Well, joining SMART, I think, would be a smart decision simply because we care a lot about you and your well-being. I wanted to create a culture. We're a faith-based culture. We are founded on biblical principles. We are really geared to serve. That's kind of what we have is kind of a servant's heart for you. One thing I don't want to ever see or hear from anybody is that no one's contacted me. I feel like I'm on an island. Once I joined, they forgot about me. It's easier to say than to do, I guess, right? For whatever reason, I'm just kind of geared to want to give and help. And, my satisfaction comes in with your success. So if you're successful and you're getting what you want out of this, whatever that might be, because a lot of times you already have your systems in place. You have a book of business. You have steady referrals coming in. Just awesome. Now you get to make more money because if you just do the same deals significantly more, if you run that net, go through our net sheet calculator or go through our net more calculator and see exactly how much more you would make. And, will you get the ongoing training? Will you get the support that you need from us or not? Even if we don't work together, it would just be great to get to know you and to understand, what makes you work and what you like in your brokerage. I'm always learning. I'm always growing myself. That's one of my favorite things to do is to get to know people. If you're wondering, gosh, I don't know if I should call him. Is he approachable? He's a founder, he's CEO. I'm always approachable. Always feel free to engage me in some capacity. And if I'm too busy, I'll circle back and try to get to you. We really want to have an atmosphere that you feel comfortable in, that everybody enjoys being around others. A very collaborative, giving, selfless type of an attitude that, we have here, or I believe we're going to have, where people are helping people. There's enough business for everybody. And, if you need support, if you need, whatever, you just reach out to the group and see what happens. It's going to be exciting and I can't wait for it to happen. When it comes to sales and marketing, that is a learned skill. And that's something that we take pride in teaching properly. For instance, if you don't know how to brand yourself, if you don't know the mental triggers or the psychology of selling, if you're not creating a good first impression, then we need to talk, because these are the things that you need to do to help people feel comfortable in working with you. And so, we've been doing this for a long time. We have all the assets to help you do that, whether it's a nice customized agent website with a really cool integrated MLS feed, which they call the IDX, and IDX stands for Information Data Exchange, and a nice CRM that's integrated with all the automations and AI to help engage with your potential clients. And then once you're able to, build those mental triggers and create the engagement, then it's about creating the appointment and then converting that person into a client. We've got the tools, we've got the AI, we've got the software, we have the impetus to train and help you. I'm surrounding myself with some really good people, and I can go over that in another video, but our staff is just going to be outstanding and is outstanding so far, people that you probably know. And so we're excited to share all that with you in the near future. A lot of times we also want to do a lot of things for you. We know that marketing is not a natural thing, and most people probably can be trained but won't do it because they haven't established the habit of doing that yet. And it's a lot of work. Being consistent, being disciplined enough to do that. And so we understand that. So a lot of times what we do, because we've set up this concierge marketing person and system to where we want to do a lot of things for you. You just tell us what you need. We'll do our best to help you do it, or at least get you to the point where it's so easy for you. All you have to do is fill out a form or something simple like that, and it'll create it for you. That's what I want to do for you, is to simplify your life as a real estate agent, give you a better work-to-life balance, provide a really nice environment for you, a culture that you feel comfortable and excited to go to and tell your friends about. And there's so many things that you can do here as far as making extra money, making residual income, increasing, your net per transaction. I mean, there's so many cool things. Okay, so I understand that the idea of moving or changing or doing something different could be a challenge for you. Some people may be just like, I'm so ready. Oh, what do you got? I hope it's better. And others are like, look, I'm really doing well. Things are going well. I'm not sure, if it makes sense for me to move. I'm not here to sell you on moving. I'm here to communicate what I do, how I do it, the way that I do it. And if it resonates with you, great. With the idea of just calling and talking, it doesn't mean that you're going to move. It just means you're getting information. And I'm happy to share information with anybody with how we work. Because I feel that we are different enough to where you owe it to yourself to know more about how we work. So if down the road, it makes sense for you to look at another brokerage, hopefully you'll consider us. My first office that I'm excited to share with you is inside it's actually in a mall, a shopping mall. It's a really cool mall. It's located in Escondido. It's the North County Westfield Mall, located off of Via Rancho Parkway off the 15 corridor there. I'm sure a lot of you know it if you're local. If not, then that's okay. But you can always see some pictures on the website of what that looks like. Within that site, we plan on having podcast or a TV studio sorts. We really want to help interview and get people on film to show why they're different, how they service their clients, do video bios for yourself, do headshots, whatever you need to make sure that we can present you as a professional real estate agent and a realtor. And, first impressions, I think, are just so valuable. And content is really turning into king. And if you haven't noticed, we're in the technology age anyway. So we want to leverage that office to do that. And I hope other offices, if somebody wants to franchise, I'm open to talking to you about that, opening up a satellite location or another office. We want to have just whatever we do in our office in that mall in Escondido, we want to be able to have it duplicated in other office spaces. I'm going to be setting the template for you guys. If you're interested in, branching out and having your own brokerage and starting your own smart franchise, I'm happy to talk to you about that. We're not that far away from having that done. I think it's just a matter of, tweaking this first office and getting it up and running, and then good things will happen after that. Last but not least, my name is Andy Parker, and it's been a pleasure to talk to you and share a little bit about what we're doing here, and hope that you enjoyed watching a little bit and getting to know me a little, but would really love to talk to you in person.